Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's look, I came up with this. I'm not sure if it would be considered a cut crease, but I mean, you can call it whatever you want, but it's gold glitter with reddish, brownish, and black. I don't know. But I'm going out, so that's why I kind of did a full face. I went like all out. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys want to see how I achieve this look, then please keep on watching. Hi guys, and welcome back. So I had started doing my makeup, but I figured I would excuse me, just record just to have more videos up. So the first transition color that I applied was from the Morphe 35B palette, and I applied this shade here as my first transition color, and I didn't apply that much. And then for my second color, I added this one, and this one I did go a little heavier, and for that I used the Morphe E23, and I'm just gonna keep, and I apply tape so that way when I take it off I get that sharp line. So I'm gonna keep adding and blending, and this look is gonna consist of using glitter because I'm going out and you can never go wrong with glitter. And a lot of you and a lot of like people, my friends, have been asking how I put my glitter on what I use. So this video was like perfect. And so for my next transition color, I'm gonna go in with a darker brown. I'm gonna take this one here, which is the one next to the transition color that I used, and I'm gonna apply that with the Morphe M519. And I'm gonna apply that directly into the crease, so in here. And then feathering it out. And what I like to do is when I do my eyeshadow, I like kind of looking down, and like I move my head back so that way I can see where I'm applying the shadows. And right now I'm just depositing color, then I'm gonna go back in to blend the colors. And now to blend those two together, I'm gonna take the Morphe M200, and I'm gonna take a little bit of, I'm gonna take a mixture of these two, and I'm gonna apply that in between the two colors, which was the second transition color and that color that I just applied, which was that brown, and just sweeping it back and forth in circular motions. And then I'm just gonna go back in with that first brush that I used, and I'm gonna go in with that, with the second transition color, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take this Morphe M502 brush, and from the Kat Von D palette, I'm gonna apply this red brownish color here, and this is Lucius. I'm not sure how to say these names. And I'm gonna apply that pretty much on top of that brown that I applied. Sorry, I had to stop recording because my mom came into my room. But what I did was I just kept applying that color from the Kat Von D palette, that reddish brownish shade. So I pretty much just kept applying, kept blending, kept applying, kept blending. And I'm just going back in with that Morphe M200, and I'm gonna mix that second transition color and that brown from the 35O, and placing it in between that red. This pointed crease brush, and just to add more depth from the Kat Von D palette, I'm gonna go with this shade here. I'm gonna try it's Soleil, so this one I'm not sure. And I'm gonna apply that I'm only going to focus this color on the outer part of my eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it directly into the crease, and I'm just going to apply it on the outside and feather it out. So mainly just focusing it from half of my eye and outside. And then to blend that out, I'm going to take the Morphe M519. I'm going to take from the 35O palette. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take this shade here. And I'm going to apply that to blend that brown. And now to add the most depth, I'm going to go with the Kat Von D palette. And I'm going to take the only black shade in there, which is Shax. And it's this one here. And I'm going to go with that same pointed crease brush, and this only on the outside like that. It's going to go directly into the crease and then feathering it out, but it's going to go more towards the outside, whereas the brown shade I kind of started in here. The black is going to be out here and out. And I'm going to kind of drag it up so it's easier for me to blend out. And then I'm kind of going to open my eye and just sweep it back and forth. And then going back in with that Morphe M519, and I'm going to take that dark shade, that dark brown from the Kat Von D palette, and I'm going to use that to blend out the black. Going back in with that brush that I used to apply the red, and just applying a bit more of that reddish brownish color. And then back in with the first brush that we used just to blend. Okay, so now to apply the glitter, excuse me. I'm going to take the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. And before, what I used to apply my glitter was like eyelash glue, but I don't know, I feel like with the Shadow Insurance it's like way better. But before I do that, I'm going to take the Maybelline concealer. Any concealer will be fine, and I'm just going to take a flat synthetic brush, and I'm going to use that to cut the crease or to carve out my crease. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my eye back, and I'm going to pretty much just clean up and carve out my eye socket. So now that I have that, I'm going to take the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and then I'm going to take another synthetic brush, and this is the Morphe M170-8. I'm not sure, and it just looks like this. So what I like to do is I get the Shadow Insurance. So what I do is I get it, and then I just apply it. I pretty much kind of apply it like to the whole part where I'm going to put the glitter. And keeping my eyes closed still. I'm going to take the NYX Face and Body Glitter, and this is in the shade 05, which is the gold. Yeah, gold. And with that same brush, I'm going to take some, and I apply it section by section. So the outer corner, go a little more in, the middle, and I'm applying it as close as possible to the top right here. And just going back and applying. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take off the tape. And then I'm going to take my Mario Badescu facial spray and the rose water one. And I'm just going to... Sorry, my camera, it like said that it got too hot, so I had to stop recording. But I went ahead and I applied the lashes. And the lashes that I got are, I'm not sure, these are it. And I'm just going to put some mascara. And I was starting to do this bottom lash line, but I stopped so I can record. So I'm taking this Morphe M149 brush, and I'm going to take the black from the Kat 1D palette. And I'm going to apply that. This crown brush, the mini smudger, I'm going to mix these two shades here. And I'm going to apply that on the bottom of where I applied the black, but then I'm going to mostly focus on applying the red. And now for lips, I'm going to take this NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in Baby Doll. I'm going to take this NYX, I'm not sure what it's called, Mega Shine Lip Gloss, and this is in Beige Pearl. I'm just going to apply. And now to finish everything off, I'm going to take my, I forgot the best part, how can I forget that, which is highlight. And I'm going to go with the Kari Bible palette. And then I'm going to take my Morphe M510 brush. And honestly, this palette works amazing. Like, the pigmentation of the highlighters especially are so good. Like, I have to say honestly that they're better than like the Becca ones that I have. So that being said, I'm going to take these two and I'm going to mix these. And you'll see, like, just watch. Like, they're so amazing. And for it being like a drugstore product, or it being the price that it is, these highlighters are amazing. Now for blush, the Milani Luminoso. And I'm going to apply that with the blush brush. So now to finish everything off, I'm going to take the Mario Badescu and now I'm going to zoom you in so I can show you the finished result. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next tutorial.